now, so I expect the celebration and the cheering to be a little bit louder. My name is Danielle Slayton. I am one of the co-founders of Northern California's pro women's soccer team, BAYFC. We are very, very proud to call the Bay Area home and play alongside the Earthquakes at PayPal Park. Now, quick logistics before I get into the program. Folks should know that translation services are available. If you need them, there's two signs up here. Please scan the QR codes on either side of the stage. And we should be here to go. Feel free. I think there's some blankets too if people want to, backyard barbecue style it and grab a picnic blanket and sit alongside the chairs as well. Now, BAYFC may be a new neighbor here in San Jose, but I have the great honor and pleasure of claiming this incredible city as my hometown. I went to Norwood Creek Elementary, go Beavers. I went to Quimby Oak Middle School, go Lobos. I went to Presentation High School, go Panthers. And I went to Santa Clara University, go Broncos. And now I am building my own personal team and raising my kids here in San Jose. Makes me very, very proud to be the MC for the State of the City celebration and service we're here to do today. This morning we will honor our heroes, watch some incredible performers showcase the diversity and culture of San Jose, and hear from our mayor before we get to work creating the city we all deserve with some volunteer service projects. Now, one quick note, as you already experienced, we're on the flight path. Our downtown residents, PayPal Park sports fans, used to this, so you should just think of them as like pregame flyovers, okay? No big deal. They might happen a few times. And, feel free to give a little wave if you'd like to. Now, let's get this day started by honoring our nation. So please rise if you are able for the presentation of colors and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Afternoon, everyone. I'm Alejandro Aguilar, born and raised in this town, and I'm the commander of American Legion Post 809. We will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. If we have served in the military, even our fellow brothers in arms, officers, firefighters, may also present arms as well. Now, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
How's that for timing? Just wrap it up right before the next airplane goes. Thank you again to our veterans and incredible musicians from San Jose State. Another big round of applause. To hear our national anthem performed by young people in the style of mariachi is powerful, especially as so many of our immigrant communities that make up San Jose today are facing immense fear and uncertainty. It's a good reminder that our city and our nation was built by immigrants. They have made Silicon Valley what it is today and continue to contribute to our collective culture each and every day. Now we're going to recognize some of the everyday heroes who lift up our San Jose neighborhoods. To help us honor them, please welcome our mayor, Matt Mahan, to the stage.
All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is a great turnout. Sorry about the planes, but at least Luke's excited. Okay, so we're going to jump into our community heroes. We have a tradition in State of the City each year of recognizing the people who are the very best of San Jose, who exhibit our best ideals and values. And I will be inviting our council members up to introduce and recognize their community heroes. We'll do a quick photo with each. So for District 1, I believe Councilmember Kamei is coming up, and we will be recognizing Betty Kamenek. Hey, I'll help. Should I help Betty? Okay, go ahead and start.
The Eden Neighborhood Association of San Jose in District 1 has been Betty's home since 1971. After moving in, she soon realized that this neighborhood could use her leadership by uniting the neighbors, as they would be stronger together. She started touching their lives by adding small fun activities and coaching kids in soccer. Betty has been an active member of the community, always advocating for solidarity within the community. She founded the Eden Neighborhood Association along with her late husband Richard, which turned out to be a stepping stone and a huge unifying factor for the neighborhood. Inspired by her enthusiasm, many neighbors came forward to join the association to serve the community, and this continues till today. During the early years of the Eden Neighborhood Association, Betty created the idea of delivering printed monthly newsletters and handing them door to door to every household of her neighborhood. And that beautiful tradition continues today. Once Betty could see that her own neighborhood was united, she joined with the District 1 leadership group as the first treasurer of the board and has been there ever since. She loves to share her own house for the district leadership group board meetings and has been continuously active. She's always been present and active in District 1 no matter what is going on, and she's willing to help and support her community whenever possible. Betty, thank you so, so much.
Thank you, Betty. We are continuing our tradition of giving each of our community heroes a golden litter stick because we've enjoyed seeing all of them out at our community cleanup and beautification projects. Now it's my pleasure to invite Councilmember Campos up to recognize Victor Ramirez. Councilmember.
Afternoon, everybody. Thank you, Mayor, for bringing us together. My name is Pamela Campos, and I represent District 2 on the San Jose City Council, the beautiful and diverse neighborhoods of South San Jose, where I had the privilege to meet Victor Ramirez, his wife Minerva, and their beautiful family. We really cherish family in the District 2 Council office. And what I was so inspired by when I met Victor and Minerva is their shared commitment and vision that I hold for San Jose. A San Jose where every child in every neighborhood has the opportunity to thrive, has access to clean, safe neighborhoods, quality schools, and environments that inspire them to grow, to learn, and to feel rooted and seen in our community. I know Victor joins us originally from Los Angeles County, and any other day he would be wearing Dodgers gear, but today we still love him. We love him with all our heart because he moved to San Jose where he earned a bachelor's degree at San Jose State. And not just any degree, but a degree in aviation. Pause for the airplane. And Victor proudly represents our community as an air traffic controller for the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, where he helps to ensure the safety and efficiency of our nation's airspace. Victor is deeply committed to giving back to his community. He serves as a board member for the San Jose State Latino Alumni Network. And he recently organized an egg hunt at the Great Oaks Park in District 2. Victor is passionate about building stronger connections in the Great Oaks neighborhood, where he aims to create opportunities for neighbors to connect, network, and build long-lasting relationships. Congratulations to Victor, and thank you for all of your support within the Great Oaks community and the broader San Jose community.
Great job.
This is
Great job.
Thank you.
All right, I don't know. That was quick. Thanks. All right. All right. Now it's my pleasure to invite up Councilmember Salas to recognize Dario and Ramona Lerma. Councilmember.
How lucky am I? How lucky am I to be able to have met and to honor two truly extraordinary people, our community heroes, Dario and Ramona Lerma. They are known as the Lermas. They're a husband and wife team, and they are the heart and soul of our McKinley Bonita neighborhood. And they've been working for over 2 decades in that neighborhood, making it what we all are in San Jose, just a great community. Every month, rain or shine, they show up from the neighborhood litter pickup, and after the hard work of the pickup, they open their house to share warm food, neighborhood gathering, and again, they turn service into a tradition of community. That is what all of us are here. So it's just, they are wonderful people. And whether it's a community meeting, a local event, a dumpster day, you'll find Dario and Ramona, the Lermas, not just participating, but leading. They encourage youth. They submit 311 reports. Thank you very much. I love 311. And they learn new tools. I'm not so good at that. And always begin the first people to lend a hand. Their neighbors trust them. They always show up. They lead with heart. And I couldn't just give the honor to one of them because they are a team. They're the Lermas. Congratulations, you two. You are wonderful examples of this neighborhood.
All right. Now it's my pleasure to invite up Councilmember David Cohen, representing District 4, who will be recognizing Thelma Boak.
morning, everyone. It's great to be here this morning, and I'm David Cohen, representing District 4, which is Berryessa, North San Jose, and Alviso. I'm very honored today to be able to present to you Thelma Boak. She has been a resident of Berryessa since 1976, one of our longtime leaders and educators in the community. She dedicated her life to educating our students, ended up as principal at Independence High School and Silver Creek High School, but didn't stop there after retiring. Been serving, 15 years now on the Berryessa School Board, serves as an advisor for a scholarship program for educators at San Jose State, works mentoring new administrators with the Santa Clara County Office of Education, and continues to just be the all-around aunt of everyone in Berryessa. She's also a leader on the Filipino Women's Network and many other organizations, and so we're really, really glad to be able to honor Thelma Boak today.
Great, thank you. And unfortunately, Councilmember Ortiz was not able to join us this morning, so I'll go ahead and invite up the Lobu Neighborhood Association from District 5. Come on up, and we'll have a representative from the council member's office here. The Lobu Neighborhood Association deserves the Community Hero Award for their tireless advocacy and deep commitment to improving Lobu Park and the surrounding residential area. Their leadership has united neighbors, held city departments accountable, and championed critical upgrades such as lighting, irrigation, beautification, and turf repairs. In addition, the association is actively pursuing Beautify SJ funding to further energize the neighborhood through community-driven events like dumpster days, national night out, litter cleanups, and more. Their dedication has made the neighborhood safer, more vibrant, and a stronger part of Eastside San Jose. Thank you. And sadly, Councilmember Mulcahy has some family graduations today, so I will also, I'll be inviting up Kevin Hagee to come on up for a recognition on behalf of Councilmember Michael Mulcahy in District 6. Kevin Hauge, Artistic Director of the Children's Musical Theater in San Jose, has been an extraordinary force in the world of youth theater, celebrating his 30th and final season with CMT this year. Kevin has elevated CMT to unparalleled heights, overseeing 400 musicals and fostering a culture where every child and young adult who auditions gets cast. Under Kevin's stewardship, CMT has achieved numerous milestones, including 13 National Endowment for the Arts grants for artistic excellence. Kevin's dedication to inclusivity and artistic brilliance exemplifies the best of San Jose. His leadership will be deeply missed, but as the District 6 community hero, his 30-year legacy will be felt for long after his retirement later this year. Thank you, Kevin, and congratulations. All right, and now it is my pleasure to invite up Councilmember Dewan representing District 7.
No worries. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? It's a beautiful day, right? So my name is Bien Duan. I'm your City Council for District 7. Melanie Casurza Kang is the co-chair of the Communication Hill Neighborhood Association. She is an advocate for the reopening of the Fire Station 33 and hosted many public events to build community and improve public safety. Her leadership had fostered open communication regarding the development and maintenance of the communication hill. I also want to recognize Ali Victorini as a community leader and a mentor. She founded the District 7 Leadership Group and has connected District 7 community to public service, provided access to all officials at all levels of our government, and support all neighborhood association in District 7. She is also the president of Seven Tree Neighborhood Association, where her efforts have led to a safer, cleaner, and more connected community. And I'm proud to present this award to Melanie and Ali. Thank you.
All right, and now it's my pleasure to invite up Councilmember Domingo Candelas to represent Rosa Muniz.
All right. Good afternoon. I'm Councilmember Domingo Candelas. I represent Evergreen on the City Council. I have the distinct honor of recognizing Rosa Muniz, who for over 10 years has served our community through various roles, working to improve the quality of life for neighbors in the Welch Park part of my district. Most recently, Rosa has been an active board member with the Welch Park Neighborhood Association, and she currently serves as the president. Rosa is also a lead volunteer for the monthly Second Harvest Food Bank distribution at the Welch Park Neighborhood Center. And over the last 3 years, she has worked closely with my office on different community events, legislative proposals, and the ongoing restoration work at Lake Cunningham Park. And every month, she also organizes a monthly cleanup, which she's going to use that gold glitter stick next month. She already told me. So congratulations, Rosa. It's my pleasure to honor you as a District 8.
Councilmember Candelas and I coordinated our outfits today, obviously. Thank you both. We're on to District 9. It's my pleasure to introduce or invite up our Vice Mayor, Pam Foley.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Pam Foley, Vice Mayor and District Council Member for District 9. District 9 is located in the southern part of Willow Glen down to Blossom Valley area. Located in the south corner of District 9, the Erickson Neighborhood Association, led by Dave Noel, is dedicated to connecting neighbors, enhancing local parks, and fostering civic engagement. In fact, they have a parade every year for the 4th of July. They do a lot of community events, and they have one of the biggest national night out events that we can go to. It's so much fun. But the reason I nominated them is that over the past 2 years, they've been instrumental in advancing the Cherry Avenue Emergency Interim Housing Project, a critical project addressing homelessness right across from the Erickson Neighborhood Association. And for the first time in a neighborhood, an association has worked very closely with us to say yes to having emergency housing right next to them, to say yes to working with the neighbors, the unhoused who then move into there. They say yes to supporting them. We never got pushback from Erickson Neighborhood Association, although I have to say it was a little bit slower and longer than we all expected to. But their patience and perseverance and advocacy and endurance in all of this is the reason I nominated them. They are a model of a neighborhood association and what communities can do when they all come together. So on behalf of my district, I am grateful to you. Thank you, Dave, for leading the Erickson Neighborhood Association, and congratulations on this award.
All right. Now it's my pleasure to invite up Council Member George Casey to recognize Greg Koopman.
Well, I'm excited to introduce our hero, D10's hero, Greg Koopman, a wonderful guy. Greg was born and raised in San Jose and has proudly called District 10 home for the past 29 years. Over the years, Greg has made countless contributions to the betterment of our community. From organizing tree plantings at the city garden, to serving as CERT's team lead, to helping coordinate the district's largest 4th of July celebration year after year, Greg's impact doesn't stop there. Through his neighborhood association, he's brought creativity to life by participating in community mural paintings and strengthening the community bonds by organizing several block parties and litter cleanups. Their block parties are amazing. His wife as well, there's always food, and it's a wonderful event. One of the most meaningful acts of service, though, is his commitment and is dedicated to being a blood donor, providing life-saving support to those in need. Greg is also a proud member of the Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, where he helps advise the city on how to better meet the needs of bicyclists, pedestrians, and other active commuters. Greg lives by a simple yet powerful philosophy: take care of your neighbors, act locally, and get out into your community and build trust. Greg's passion for San Jose is unmatched, and he continues to devote his time to serving the city that he loves. His leadership and generosity are deeply appreciated in District 10 and beyond. Thank you. Appreciate it, Greg.
And now it's my pleasure to invite up, hopefully with a golden litter stick. Here comes Seamus. Great. Wolf Roadman Servarov. Roadman, I know him as Roadman. Roadman is a proud veteran and former roadie for San Jose's own Smash Mouth. He even has a song named after him on the band's second album. Known to many as Roadman, he's a regular at our Saturday neighborhood cleanups, often the first to arrive and the last to leave, never letting a job go unfinished. Through life's challenges, Roadman has remained unwavering in his commitment to give back. In fact, he signed up for today's service project before knowing he would be recognized as one of our community heroes. Roadman currently lives at the Mayberry Interim Housing Community operated by Home First, but not for long. In just a few days, he'll be moving into a place to call his own. Permanent housing and a fresh start that he has worked tirelessly to achieve.
Thank you to our mayor, our council members. It's inspiring to see so many neighbors make such a difference. Let's give it up one more time for all of our community heroes here today. So up next, we have an exciting performance. Please welcome to the stage the Antone Lion Dance Troupe, a symbol of strength, energy, and good fortune. Thank you to our lion dancers. That was incredible. Up next, we have the person that knows Mayor Matt the very best joining us on stage. As president and CEO of Cristo Rey San Jose Jesuit High School, Sylvia Skandar Mahan has opened doors for countless students, giving them not just an education, but a pathway to success. With roots in both Cuban and Egyptian heritage, Sylvia's journey from Miami to Silicon Valley has been marked by a relentless commitment to equity and justice. She's a leader who believes that every student, regardless of their zip code, deserves a shot at the American dream. And as San Jose's first partner, she's using that platform to lift up families all across our city. Please join me in welcoming a true force for good, Sylvia Skandar Mahan.
Thank you, Danielle, for your kind words. Your team has given my kids, Nina and Luke, some incredible role models to look up to, and I want to give a special shout out. Danielle is also involved with Bossy, which is Bay Area Women's Sports Initiative, that makes sure that our kids in East Side, and especially our girls, have access to fun and supportive athletic opportunities and the chance to participate in sports. That is huge. Yeah. As San Jose's First Lady, someone who's seen his tireless work firsthand, it's my honor to be able to introduce my husband, Mayor Matt Mahan. You know, one thing that's a little tricky for our families is that Luke has soccer practice on Saturday mornings. And, well, you all know what Matt does on Saturday mornings. He's out literally cleaning up the city. And he doesn't get to go to Luke's soccer. But then the other night at dinner, Luke told us that at school in his TK class, the teacher had given out jobs, and he had volunteered for garbage duty. The other kids, Luke said, they thought it was yucky, but he wanted to show them that it's not yucky because, and he pointed to his dad. And I have to say, in that moment, I saw the impact that Matt is having just by setting an example through his actions. And not just for our kids, but for all of us. Matt, thank you for not only being a present, loving, and fun dad and partner, he does come to other athletic activities, but also a true role model, showing us what it looks like to be a public servant, rolling up your sleeves, dedicated to solving our city's biggest problems. We miss you on Saturday mornings, but we are so proud. And with that, please welcome Mayor Matt Mahan.
Thank you, Sylvia. I miss you guys on Saturday mornings as well. I want to just start with some quick gratitude. First and foremost to Sylvia. There is no way I could do this without Sylvia's love and support. She is the absolute best and holds everything together in our family. I want to thank Nina and Luke, who I love so much. My mom is also here. Thanks for always supporting me, Mom. I want to also thank my colleagues. We don't always agree on everything, but we have robust debate. I know how much they care, and I see how hard they work. And so thank you to all of my colleagues for the work you do. Vice Mayor Foley, Councilmember Casey, Councilor Duan, Councilor Salas, and you heard from all of our other council members who were able to join us today. Thank you for being here and for the work you do every day. I also want to thank our city manager, Jennifer McGuire, assistant city manager, Lee Wilcox, and the entire city team, 7,000 strong at City Hall. The reality is, those of us in elected office get to set a vision, approve a budget, pass policies. We do a lot of talking, but it's the city staff, it's the frontline staff who do the hard work out there every day, and I am extremely grateful to them. Just on that note, I want to thank our City Hall event services staff and PD and everybody who came out here to even make this event possible today. So thank you guys very, very much. All right, so one last speech, and then we're going to do some service, and then we'll have food trucks, music, and a great afternoon together. I know Sharky is just chomping at the bit here to get out there. So, friends, I want to take you back to San Jose in 1997. Half of my team wasn't even born yet. Some of you were off inventing the things that have redefined our world. And I was sitting on the bus with nothing but my backpack and that day's edition of the Mercury News. And the headlines told a story everyone could feel. Unemployment at 29-year low. Surge in growth forecast. SJ will lead the Bay Area in most new residents. State leads nation's boom. Economic growth is more diverse, resilient than before. The energy was palpable. The possibility was endless. We were a city on the cusp. And on my long bus ride from Watsonville, I saw the valley change in real time. I watched the Adobe Towers go up, saw Diridon Station get restored. Thank you, Rod, by the way, for being here today. All while walking to get a sandwich at Zanato's or stuck in traffic alongside all the other people who were drawn to our valley of opportunity. Once I got to school, I saw the excitement of classmates who were joining the robotics team and heard about the stock market from the campus maintenance crew I worked alongside to pay off my tuition. Everyone was excited about the growth and innovation happening right here in our valley. And there was a special sense of shared prosperity and opportunity. There was never a better time to be a San Josean until today. Once again, we are a city on the cusp. What we do today will decide our tomorrow. We can choose to realize our full potential or repeat the same policy mistakes that have held us back. Over the past 2 years, we have set ourselves up for success. We've gotten back to basics. Now it's time to build on those basics. Over the course of this year, we will open over 1,000 new, safe, dignified places that will be an immediate alternative to encampments and help people turn their lives around. This is more than any other city on the West Coast and likely the nation. Helping our most vulnerable neighbors come indoors is the right thing to do. We should be proud of this historic investment. We should feel hopeful that we're on the cusp of ending the era of encampments. But our progress is exposing another problem: persistent mental health and addiction issues that we don't have the resources or tools to solve here at the city level. This is a problem our first responders are all too familiar with. In fact, they get to know the people suffering the most, the best. I want to tell you the story of one person they know all too well. We'll call her Kathy. Kathy lives on the streets of downtown and has interacted with our police, fire, and outreach staff dozens of times in just the last few years. Kathy needs help, and we've tried again and again to provide it, but we've been unsuccessful. We've offered her resources and tried to place her in housing, but the help we have to offer isn't enough. She's too unwell to take care of herself, but not unwell enough to be conserved. When I was walking down San Fernando a few weeks back, I saw Kathy literally laying in the gutter. She is suffering. Our officers and downtown neighbors have watched her slowly deteriorate. Our inability to change a system that is failing Kathy puts our city on the cusp of failure. We let people like her fall into chronic homelessness and only help them if they raise their hands and say, "I want help." Meanwhile, 200 people like Kathy die on our streets every year. And of the 200 who died last year here in our county, 40% of their deaths were due to overdose or suicide. Those deaths are on our hands. We know that people in the throes of serious addiction or mental illness are often unable to make rational decisions about their own well-being. And yet, we don't adequately intervene. Some call it civil liberty. We know it's moral failure. Some call it progressive. we know it's anything but. That's why I've been pushing so hard to rebuild our mental health and addiction treatment system. It's why we've been asking our county to chip in and pay for the case management and supportive services at our interim housing sites. And I want to recognize Supervisor Betty Young for taking the time to be here today. It means a lot to me to have her here. It's why we've been asking the governor and our state leaders to make funding for interim housing and shelter and inpatient treatment a significant and ongoing state commitment. And I want to thank State Senator Dave Cortese, who took the time to be here today. Thank you, Senator Cortese. And it's why we've been pushing to create enough shelter, enough outreach, and enough accountability that no one continues to live on our streets for lack of alternatives or by choice. Without the support of our state and counties for practical, scalable alternatives to the streets, our most vulnerable neighbors will continue to suffer and die on our watch. When cities like San Jose do the hard work of building out comprehensive interim housing and shelter, it's up to counties to ensure that the people we bring indoors get the supportive services they need to turn their lives around. And it's up to the state to ensure, let that one go. And it's up to the state to ensure that every city and every county knows its responsibilities, has the support to execute them, and is held accountable for doing so. We're not scared of accountability here in San Jose. I want to ask our Chief of Police, Paul Joseph, to join me on stage to help make this announcement. I'm incredibly proud of our police department, not just today, but every day. Like our firefighters, our officers put their lives on the line to keep all of us safe, which is the most fundamental responsibility of government. And they've made it clear. Crime comes with consequences in San Jose. I don't think there is a better proof point than this. Over the past 3 years, our detectives have solved every single homicide in the city of San Jose. From 2022 to 2024, we've achieved a 100% solve rate. And if you include the cold cases solved during that same period of time, we're at a 120% solve rate. I'll let that sink in for a moment. There is no other big city in the United States that can say the same. Chief, I'll hand it over to you to share how you and your team have made sure we're on the cusp of being one of the safest big cities in America once again.
Thank you, Mayor Mahan. You know, when the most serious and tragic of crimes occurs in this city, the San Jose Police Department is committed to doing everything possible to bring some sense of closure and justice to the victims' families. And the efforts takes the efforts of a lot of people to make that happen. From the call taker who gets that panic phone call from the person calling 911, to the dispatcher that's sending units, the first responding patrol officers and community service officers who go to that chaotic scene, the homicide detectives, the crime scene investigators who do the follow-up investigation, along with our crime analysts. They all play a part in getting us to that incredible solve rate. But it's more than just the people inside the department. The mayor, the council, the city manager that give us the tools to have that success is a critical part. And probably most importantly, the support of the community. Without that, we don't have that level of success. So thank you. Thank you for allowing us to be successful.
Great job. Thank you, Chief Joseph. Let's give our chief, our detectives, the entire department one more hand. Every San Josean should feel safer knowing that accountability is assured here in San Jose. But a safe city isn't just how you feel, it's also about what you see, and that's why we're here today. Not just to share a meal and hear a vision for a city on the cusp, but to take concrete action to get there. We have 3 proven steps here in San Jose to address blight: education, eradication, and enforcement. Thanks to this approach and our incredible network of volunteers, many of whom are here today, we've removed over 1.9 million square feet of graffiti, hosted over 350 trash cleanups, and taken nearly 10.5 million pounds of trash off our streets just this year. We're on the cusp of cleanliness. But if we don't hold accountable those who degrade our public spaces, we will be forever cleaning up after them. And that's not fair to the neighbors who spend beautiful Saturdays like this one making a difference. It's not fair to the small businesses who are left to foot the bill for repeat vandalism. And it's not fair to our city staff who have the seemingly Sisyphean task of maintaining clean and beautiful streets. So we're starting to prioritize enforcement once again. We're conducting graffiti stings, we're catching prolific vandals and illegal dumpers, and we're taking grossly negligent property owners to court. Thank you, Nora Freeman, our city attorney, is here today. And now, some of our most prolific taggers are serving their sentence by partnering with the community to paint murals and beautify our city rather than deface it. We're also working closer with partners like Caltrans and Union Pacific than we ever have, delivering new freeway signs, faster weed abatement, new deterrents to vandalism, and collaborating to resolve encampments along our freeways and train tracks where it's simply unsafe to live. Those are the basics: keeping everyone safe, bringing everyone indoors, and cleaning up our neighborhoods. And thanks to our focus on the basics over the past few years, despite the problems that persist, we've made real progress. We are a city on the cusp. Now, it's time to build on those basics. And we sure have a lot of building to do. Because let's be honest, our kids can't afford to stay here. And the innovation of our region will find another valley to call home if we don't start building the housing we need where it makes sense. In places like downtown, North San Jose, and along our major transit and commercial corridors. Last year, we broke ground on 0 units of multifamily, privately financed housing. 0. And that's despite the fact that our council said yes to every single project that has come before us in recent years. They simply don't pencil. In response, this council took action. We reduced one-time fees that look good on paper, but block investment and therefore rarely get collected. And it's working. Since implementation last year, we've seen previously stalled projects totaling over 2,000 units of new housing move forward. Just yesterday, I was up with Councilmember Cohen breaking ground on 397 of those new housing units. The day before, we got the news that San Jose, once again, after years of shrinking, is growing again. There's been a lot of talk of our residents moving off to Texas. But Austin, you have a problem. They're coming back. We just retook our place as the 12th largest city in the nation, surpassing Austin by continuing to build the housing we need. We will continue to expand the opportunity for our kids and grandkids in the years ahead. But we can't just build housing. We need to build a brand. I love San Francisco. It will always be an international destination. But it's time for San Jose to shine. Sorry, Supervisor Bilal Mahmoud, who's with us here today. Supervisor, thank you for making the trip down from SF, our friends from that slightly smaller, colder city to the north. It's great to have the supervisor here because it is, in fact, a regional partnership. Now, there's no better opportunity to show off what we've got here in the South Bay than next year in 2026, as San Jose becomes the first metro area in history to host both the Super Bowl and World Cup matches in the same year. And we aren't taking this opportunity lightly. We'll use 2026 to display the technology of tomorrow and the diversity that makes our city strong. We're changing the narrative surrounding the Bay, and we won't leave anything to fate. This week, the Urban Vibrancy Institute and Steve Aoki proved that San Jose knows how to party and how to take a cake to the face. Next month, we'll kick off the one-year countdown to the World Cup at Creekside's new space, The Lot, just blocks from here. We're making lasting investments that will set us up to create a future sports and entertainment district right here where we stand today. That means starting in July, special events that activate one of 7 new entertainment zones in San Jose will allow you to buy a beer at San Pedro and take it with you as you walk down the soon-to-be renamed Sharks Way through our Little Italy on to a concert at SAP Center. And next year, when we launch an outdoor 13-concert series to coincide with the Super Bowl and those World Cup matches, you'll be able to do the same. Walk around, enjoy our unparalleled weather, build community, and help accelerate our economic recovery. From big names on stage to local legends visiting our classrooms, we're making sure our entire community has something to look forward to, even without a ticket to one of the big games. And we'll be topping it all off with drone shows to highlight the technology our valley is famous for. Clearly, we have a lot in store for next year. But San Jose won't be defined by 2026 alone. In fact, we've had a hometown team that has helped put San Jose on the map for over 30 years. And when the City Council officially approves our new agreement, they'll be here for at least 25 more. To help me make this next announcement, I'd like to invite someone on stage that many of you know and love, Sharky. Oh, and his boss, Jonathan Becker, Sharks president. Sharky. Thanks for being here.
Nicely done. I got it. Mayor, council members, distinguished guests, and yes, Sharky too. It is, on behalf of all of us at Shark Sports Entertainment, it is our distinct honor to participate in today's State of the City address. And it's particularly fitting that we do it here, essentially at the footsteps of SAP Center, which for more than 30 years has been one of the most significant assets to the city's economy and to all our residents. In fact, together with the Sharks, we've helped answer that musical question, do you know the way to San Jose? With a resounding, of course we do! We are extraordinarily excited, as Matt hinted, to be in the final stages of a new agreement with the city, which will reinvest in the SAP Center to serve everyone in the San Jose community for many generations to come, hopefully a lot longer than just 25 years. But not just that, to attract millions of visitors from all over the Bay Area and beyond to this beautiful city we love called San Jose. But we hope that's only the first step in what is a much larger possibility for an arena district around the SAP Center. That's it? Come on. One more thing. You've probably heard me say and seen our signs that the future is teal. To me, the future is here in San Jose. Thank you.
Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you. Well done. Thank you. Thanks, Sharky. Agreed. Thank you, Jonathan and Sharky. Sharks, for the last 30 plus years, you've helped define San Jose's identity. I can't wait to watch you continue to do so on and off the ice for decades to come. And you're in good company. We have the Quakes, Bay FC, the San Jose Giants, the Panthers, our Spartans, and so many other teams that bring us together, give back to our community, and create that hometown pride. I want to thank all of our mascots who are going to help lead our community service projects today. Thank you, guys. But civic pride isn't just about which teams we cheer for or whether we're chosen to host world-class sporting events. It's about how we run the city every day for every resident. You deserve a city that works as hard as you do, and you've set the bar high. We won't reach it unless we use the technology our valley is famous for to change the way we work at City Hall. To do that, we're embracing the AI revolution. PG&E's recent analysis found that some of our biggest companies plan to build out over 1 gigawatt worth of new data centers and R&D labs right here in San Jose in the coming years. To put that in perspective, that is enough power to power the entire city of San Francisco, or 400 Super Bowls all at once. And thanks to the new grid infrastructure being built out in San Jose, we have the power to make it a reality. This means jobs, it means tax revenue to fund services for all of our neighborhoods, and it means maintaining our edge in the global innovation economy. But as we position San Jose to power the AI revolution, we must ensure that our children and our workforce are not left behind. Because we all know that the last time our city was on the cusp, not everyone had a piece of the pie. And I don't have to tell you that AI will be wildly disruptive. But if anyone can manage its development and adoption in a way that makes life better for everyone, it's the capital of Silicon Valley. I'd like to invite San Jose State's Provost, Vindel Casino, and Arthi Tangri from our city IT team to talk about how the university and city are partnering to help prepare our residents and our workforce for the AI era. Arthi, then Arthi, I think you're up first. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. City of San Jose's Information Technology Department, in partnership with San Jose State University, launched two hands-on programs to help staff build skills in data analytics and artificial intelligence. These programs have helped over 75 staff make better decisions, use technology more effectively, save over 10,000 work hours, and give students real-world experience while helping solve real challenges. Through these programs, city staff and San Jose State University students are building high-demand skills in areas like data analysis, process automation, and emerging technologies, creating a stronger workforce, driving innovation, and helping the city deliver better services to our residents. Thank you.
So where are all the Spartans in the house? It is so important to be here today because we're not just a university in a city. We are this city's university. And as such, we are there for partnership. And SJSU has been excited to work with the city to educate staff in the offices with the technologies that will make their jobs better and allow them the time to make the human connections that a city needs to make. Our team has brought the knowledge of generative AI to the conversation, working together to build customized analytic engines to address real problems on a day-to-day basis. As we scale the training to our own students, it is fantastic to also share the learning and strategy with our city partners and expand the work of the larger community through the AI workforce education programs that we are building in the MLK Library, a space that we share with the city of San Jose. After all, SJSU is the heart of the Silicon Valley since 1871, and we will be here for another 200 years driving that innovations. After all, we were recognized this week by Code Signal, which tests all the computer science graduates in the country as the 9th best university for training students and the very best in the Bay of all public and private institutions in this region. We are excited to be here and to continue to be a partner with this city as we move forward. Thank you, Mayor.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Well done. Thank you both for your commitment to building a stronger, more inclusive future for San Jose, and thanks to San Jose State President Cynthia Teniente Matson for her bold vision and strong collaboration. And I don't know if you heard what Arthi said, but already this year, because of new AI and data upskilling courses at City Hall, we have gotten over 10,000 hours more productive and efficient than we were last year. By the way, Arthi, you can now say it's 10,000 hours in 2 minutes because AI just wrote those last couple lines for me. We aren't hiding from the future. We're embracing it. We're creating it. And we're shaping it for public good. We're already running AI pilots at City Hall that are speeding up bus routes in partnership with VTA, making our public meetings more accessible, proactively identifying potholes and graffiti and other street-level issues, facilitating real-time crime intelligence that just last year recovered $3 million worth of your stolen vehicles and helped solve a kidnapping. There is so much more we can do to make our city smarter and stronger so we can serve you better. Because of the work we're doing, because of the incredible dedication of our city manager and her team and every department, San Jose is poised to be a model for the state and the rest of the nation. Not just because we've got the power and data center demand, but because we've gotten back to basics. And this focus is showing promising results. Not just because we're safe, not just because we're making big strides in addressing homelessness, but because we're doing what most other governments won't. Innovating, changing, and growing alongside the people we represent. Clearly, San Jose is a city on the cusp, and we've been here before, on the edge of something extraordinary. In the late 90s, we changed the world. I watched it happen. Now we have the opportunity to do so again. But remember, the cusp isn't where the story ends. It's where we get to decide what comes next. Thank you all so much for being here today.
Thank you, Mayor. I can truly say that I am so proud to be part of this day, to be proud of this special city, and certainly inspired by your vision for the future. Now, before we move into action and to close out the program with some energy and excitement, I'd like to invite to the stage LaSallian Youth Drummers. Give them all a round of applause.